Steady now.
Two decades after launching on Game Boy Advance, Mario vs. Donkey Kong made a surprising return at the twilight of the Nintendo Switch's life. After a handful of entries across both handhelds and consoles, the puzzle platformer hybrid series would endure an 8-year hiatus until the remake landed. As attention shifted to a potential console successor, it seemed like this remake was gifted as a stopgap until the next system launch. But it proves a worthwhile revisit that is faithful to the original, perhaps to a fault, but should please both newcomers and those who enjoyed the battles between man and ape on prior systems.
Hey! Hey! Wait!
Like the GBA original, Mario vs. Donkey Kong pits Plumber against Gorilla as the latter grows obsessed with mini Mario toys. After finding them sold out, Kong goes directly to the factory and steals a batch of them, with Mario in pursuit trying to reclaim his property. This sets the stage for 8 worlds of puzzle platforming, where you attempt to regain the mini Mario wind-ups. It's worth mentioning that, though infrequent, a few newly crafted animated scenes are really well done. They look excellent and feature some cracking comedic timing, especially the opening as DK sees the adverts for the mini Marios. Mario vs. Donkey Kong attempted to meld platforming with a puzzle structure, which proved a novel mix-up in 2004. This remake proves a notable restoration, swapping out the pixelated style for a clean, modern look. The 2D stages still showcase colour, charm, and distinct themes, ranging from DK's jungle to a haunted mansion, but everything looks crisp and sharp. Animations look lovely, performance is rock solid, and there's some neat touches which faithfully emulate the original. The start screen retains the same theme, with Mario and DK eyeballing each other from both sides of the screen, and Kong's animation when he enters the door keyhole is charmingly recreated. The sound is also ace, with a selection of fantastic rearranged tracks which take advantage of the superior hardware. From the jazzy opening stage to drum-driven jungle tracks, it captures the vibe of the original splendidly. Voice work and sound effects are all on point too, from the comedy of the opening FMVs to the satisfying collection jingles. It's worth mentioning, however, that those expecting a fast-moving and ultra-responsive Mario will find it instead feels surprisingly heavy and deliberate. It's a necessity to cater to the puzzle-focused gameplay, but it still takes time to acclimatise to. Nonetheless, jumping feels responsive, and performing actions like holding onto chains and doing a triple jump with Mario's handstand move work well enough. It proves an enjoyable hybrid that offers inventive puzzle solutions with each world, adding a new gimmick to complicate reaching the end goal, such as switches with 3 colours, forcing you to think laterally. Instead of jumping on enemies to rid them, most could be picked up and thrown over spikes to create a moving platform. And then there's the facet of getting the key through the stage to unlock the door, which can require some interesting tactics. Not everything proves a home run, mind you. The difficulty proves pretty straightforward, with a majority of stages requiring 1 or 2 attempts to clear. It isn't really until the last couple of worlds that things pick up and see your lives begin to drop. Special stages also reward several lives at a time if you grab them all quickly enough, replacing the shuffling affair of the original with a more active effort. replayability is also limited, mostly due to the removal of time bonuses required for gold stars. Instead, finding each of the 3 presents and reaching the end is enough. It's a bit of a shame, though in fairness, Mario vs Donkey Kong is not what you'd call short. There are 8 levels in each world, with 6 regular stages, followed by a special mini level where you must guide your collected miniatures to the end, and a fight against Donkey Kong. These boss battles prove a novel use of mechanics, such as switches being flipped by Kong. It will take a few hours to finish that, but a plus mode becomes available, which sees new levels focused on guiding a mini Mario to the end, and they are different enough to prove enjoyable. Getting gold stars also rewards expert levels, which really test your mettle for those who found the core experience too easy. 2 new worlds are added to this remake. Merry Miniland proves the better of the 2, adding novel twists such as flower fans, which allow Mario to float across or upward. Slippery Summit has cool ideas too, such as using ice to slide under smaller gaps, though the physics and controls are perhaps strained here where executing a solution is made trickier. Time Attack also tests your skills at finishing stages fast, though irritatingly requires you to beat the entire game first rather than becoming available as you polish off stages. Outside of that, new to the remake is a full-fledged local co-op mode where another player can join as Toad and a second key you must collect. It proves a fresh, enjoyable way to re-experience this one and shakes up how you approach puzzles. Additionally, new players can enable casual mode to add infinite time, checkpoints on stages, and multiple hits before losing a life. Mario vs Donkey Kong proves a faithful recreation of a handheld classic, and while it perhaps carries some baggage over from the original, it still proves a distinct move away from the typical platformers or kart racers Mario is often associated with nowadays. Clever puzzling, a charmful overhaul of the presentation, and tons of levels to clear ensure it's worth the asking price, though it perhaps lacks replayability and challenging spots. Nevertheless, those wanting a solid puzzler for both portable and home play should check this one out, even if it's just to see Donkey Kong making love eyes at mini Marios.